Hi guys, it's another week of sculpture. Hooray! Today we are going to be going over these dragon mask pieces just a little bit more. And so, whew, that got bright. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. Hi guys, welcome to another week of sculpture. Today we are going to be talking about dragon mask pieces and some tips we can do from home to make sure that they are beautiful. So our dragon mask pieces are printed out templates that you can find in Google Classroom, or they've already been printed out for you if you have a Google kit if you have a sculpture kit from Mrs. Williams. Whew, cannot talk today. Now, if they've been printed out, you want to make sure that they are not done in printer paper like our normal paper that we would draw on. This is way too flimsy to do with this project because the paper is going to get folded multiple times. And so definitely ditch your printer paper. We want this to be on cardstock, and you can just hear the difference, the thickness of paper. That's what we want. The next thing you're going to notice is Mrs. Williams is really cute because right now you think this project fits on one page. There are about 30 to 32 pages of this project. So be prepared to continue to cut out pieces again and again and again. It's just a patience process. So at this point, every single item, when you cut it out, you do not want to cut across the dotted lines. We absolutely need those. We need to cut across only, and I'm just outlining that for you now. So only the solid lines. We do not need to cut across the dotted lines. Now, it helps to be as precise as possible when you cut. If you look closely, there are not only dotted lines, but almost every single side has a tiny little number. Let's say like number 80 for here. We need to see those numbers, and sometimes they're across dotted lines, so they're going to be safe, but sometimes they're right on the edge, like this number 53 or 52. We need to make sure we have those, but at the same time, we want to make sure we cut as close to the line as possible. So really quick, and hopefully I'll remember to speed this process up, but I'm going to be cutting as close to the line as possible here, just with some scissors. You don't need to use an X-Acto knife. If you want to, for some tinier pieces, that's awesome, but I'm just going to cut away here. Exactly just how exact the pieces are when it's cut. Like, I even want to get rid of that excess there, so I'm going in again. Here we go. Better. There we go. We want everything as close to the line as humanly possible. And again, I'm going to cut, because it's a solid line, right down there as well. So here I go. Excellent. Okay, so with the next part, so it'll probably take you 1 or 2 days to cut through every single piece. This is totally to be expected. Do not rush, because we want all of these edges to be perfectly exact. So take your time. The next thing we want to be exact is folding. So all the dotted lines need to be folded against. And again, I'm going to go back to my friend number 80 for this. If you're in person, you'll probably want to use a ruler for this, but if you're at home, you get to have a little bit more fun and creativity. I would honestly use like a old gift card you may have, or a student ID card. I love those. They're personally my weapon of choice. So that is what I'm going to use today. So number 80 along here, I'm going to start by folding that back just until I see the dotted line peep up over the edge. I'm going to fold it down. And this is called a flexible edge. So you can see that it doesn't really, like, you can't really see the fold. It's not crisp. It's a little bendy still. So then you're going to take your ID card or your gift card or your ruler, and you are going to flatten that edge out. And you'll know it's flat when it stops popping up as much. It should be pretty comfortable to stay there. And then I want you to do it the other direction. So last time we went like this. This time I want you to fold forward and bend it like that. And then again, flatten it out with your straight edge. This is a nice crisp edge. So you can see how easily it folds now. Even if I'm not touching it, it still stays like that. That's what we want. And you're going to do that across every dotted line. So here we go again. And there we have it. That's one folded and cut perfectly, piece ready to go.